Ćao puno ljudi, dobar dan i dobrodošli na kanal Arena Esport. Sa vama Babić i nastavljamo sa avanturama našeg dragog Geralta od Rivije. Babić od Rivije i Geralt od Rivije. Neverovatan duo. Saslušamo Vezemira šta kaže, gde, kad, dokle smo stigli, šta smo radili. Kiru Mec smo već prešli, to jest pomogla nam koliko je mogla.
Yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The crones of Crookback Bog.
Tako je, 3 veštice do kojih ćemo doći uskoro, ali pre nego što uopšte krenemo ka njima, treba da pomognemo našem dragom Pelaru da nađe svoju kozu, jel te? Sa zvoncetom prizivamo kozu. Dođi vuče. Bitno je da eliminišemo sve pretnje pre nego što stignemo do ovce, jer ćemo verovatno morati se vraćamo iz tojim. Vukovi su baš baš su neprijatni. Opa! Tu si. Čim upalimo Witcher čula, odmah mnogo bolje čujemo.
There you are.
Gde? A tu si bre, gde si princezo, aj vamo.
Here, goat. Here, princess.
Treba da...
Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the beller.
Tako je. Neću prestanem da zvonim, uopšte samo me prati.
This way, your grace.
Šta je ovo? Ne, nećemo to. Prati me, ajmo. Gdje ćeš bre?
Where the hell did you go?
Vrati se. Ne sluša, a? Vamo.
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Na medveda nas odvala, a? Nikakav problem. Dođi, Medo. Čekaj, sad kad si mi već dovela do ovde. Sad čekaj tu. Morat ću da je nađem ponovo, hoću da vidim šta ovde ima, pre nego što nastavim dalje. Šta je ovo? Ništa. Ovde loot neki. A ništa spec, što se kaže. Kako ovo da uzem? Uzeli smo neki dijagram, to je za neku opremu za Witchera. Dobro, ovdje nije bilo ništa specijalno, ali vredalo je ući. Čisto pogledati. Ajmo nazad. Gdje si, ovčice? Gdje je princeza? Šta je s tobom?
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Ajde. Ajmo. Ona isto ima health, znači ne smiju da je pipnu. Gde? Ajde. Ne smiju da je pipnu nikako, inače propade misija. Ajde. Evo smo.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Ajde, dođi vam. Evo ti je koza.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Pelar odlepio. Od sreće.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The white wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Čekaj, koga sad šta? Ne sjećam se ovoga. Aha, našli smo. Dobro. Pacovi jedni.
Will this do?
Če žrtvo je pacova, a? Nije baš normalan lik. Pelar je neki šaman izgleda.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Okay, znači moram nađemo
Whatever I
botchlinga.
do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Okay. Ajde da bacimo pogled malo na bistijeri, da vidimo tačno. Evo ga, botchling. Slab je protiv aksi znaka i ulja. Opa. Aksi je da se utiče protivnicima novima. Htio sam da im dam nešto ima na prodaju, ali ajde, ostavit ćemo to za kasnije. Gdje nam je Roach? Roach, dođi vam. Pre nego što odemo do barona. Ja se sjećam da smo mi imali... imali smo neku misiju da... nabavimo neke... neke stvarčice, neke alatke s kojima će onaj Master Armorer da nam napravi neki bolji armor. Samo da vidim, kako se to biše zove uopšte? Možda bi mogli sad da pređemo, mada ne, i dalje smo level 5. Samo sekund. Ovo su tuče. Na ruke. Da li nam je to u Treasure Hunts? Nije. Witcher Contracts. Da vidimo da nije ovo slučajno. Pretpostavljam da nije, ali ne znam zašto nemam tu misiju ako sam je već uzeo.
Lightning strike.
Unja. Ko je zapalio ovo? Gdje ćeš bi? Prati put, čovječe. Nešto se dešava, čim ovdje nema čuvara. Što bežite svi, što se dešava? Aha, baronov zamak se zapalio. Dobro, meni to trenutno ne zanima. Ko? Aha, ti si taj.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a shrieker.
Aye, prowls about it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away. Took a hatchet, laid an ambush for the shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. That's where we found him. Guts stretched over the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
Ajde pričamo malo o nagradi
I
stvarno.
know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
Da, ovo je sistem pregovaranja. Možete pregovarati koliko zlatnika želite za nešto, ali postoji šansa da iznervirate tog nekog ko tražite previše i da taj neko odustane. Evo. Tu ću vam se pokazati koliko je zapravo iznerviran.
I suppose I can add that. You are risking your...
Okay, idemo. 250.
High time a professional took a look at this shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with.
Znači ovo je izgubio oca.
At my homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Možda mu taj šriker ubio. Samo vidim. Moram gore da vidim da li ja to mogu da ugasim. Jer onako malo iritira o zvono. Mogu se i ne čuje toliko, ali...
Oswing! Where's Oswing? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Ajde.
See what I can do.
Probat ćemo da
Hurry
spasimo.
now, quick!
Ajde bre, tiše bre, druže. Iđi pa ga sam spasi. Morat ću prebiti izgleda barona da bi shvatio da ne smije ovako se ponašati. Čekaj, možemo da bacimo art. Može ovdje gore. Evo ili čujem ga. Gdje si bio? Oho, druže, nema vazduha, beži. Samo sekund, ovo gore. Treba da je baš ovdje. Aha. Okej, nisam znao da mogu da otvorim ta vrata.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Znao sam da ćemo se bijemo.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Vidio baron ali ja. Ali nije baš nešto. Pijeni baron, ću ga prebijem. Mora neko odavno ovo udari prijatelji. Tako je, trezni ga.
We need to talk.
Gori ti zamak, prijatelju, ti se opijaš. Užas.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press,
naravno da će da zna, druže.
so it would hurt.
Ali to ne znači da treba da je biješ.
For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid
lepo smo
prick
ga
would you
našminkali, tek
take
sad
me
vidim.
for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing. Only the bottle.
A pa flaša ti došla...
What
Flaša ti
happened
došla
next?
glave.
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end.
Pošteno.
That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Bukvalno saberi se,
Get hold
to
of
je što je.
yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Hvala lepo.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Bukvalno. U šta, druže? Ne trebaju ti detalji.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Dobro, sad imamo dve opcije.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
Opet zavisi od
I'll
toga
show
koga
you
ćemo
where
da
I buried
poslušamo.
her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Idemo po njega posle.
Need to tend to something
Idemo
first.
prvo da uradimo ono
Be
misiju koju smo
quick.
krenuli.
And me? What am I to do in the meantime?
Sober up.
Bukvalno, druže, ono, dođi sebi. Nisu dovoljno bile pesnice, a? Ćeš jednu pesnicu. Ne mogu sad, ne mogu da te napadne. A naravno da ne mogu, malo pre si dobio preko nosa. Samo malo. Prvo radimo... gdje beše ona misija? Treasure Hunts, ne. Witcher Contracts, ovo. Ti izlaz, brodate. Uvijek mi je bio čudan ovaj njegov zamak. Znači, bukvalno ne znam gdje treba da... Ti i dalje spavaš. Svaka čast. Neradnik godine. I ga ovaj mučenik čisti. Ne može ni ovdje. Ovdje moj beše štekić. Da, nisam trebao uopšte silazim ovdje. Ima jedan sprat iznad. Kiša pada, a? Tu je baron, dobro. Evo nam ga Roach. Roach može da ide kroz mesta naseljena, ali ne može da... Evo, mislim, ovdje može da trčiš sprint, ali u nekim ne može. Onda vam se više isplati da idete peške. Zato što sa Geraltom možete brzo da trčite kroz svako naseljeno mesto. Vuče malo stamine i morate da sačekate ponekad da bi se stamina regenerisala, da bi mogli nastaviti brzo trčite, ali... To ćete vidjeti kad budemo stigli u nekih sljedećih gradova. Gdje je ovaj lik? Evo ga, Simko. I ovo je neki naš, a? Šta ti je? Lako, bre.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster, but huge, with a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes, a hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shush now, calm.
Calm.
Potrebili smo aksi znak. Smirili smo Mališu. Sad ćemo da ti osjetimo Ćaleta, ništa ne brini. Kako divno vreme da se obračunamo sa čudovištem. Opa, misija neka. Ovo mi se sviđa. Što je bilo?
Halt! Stand and do! I challenge you!
Kakav šmeker. Ajde.
Boots a bit big, maybe. Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste.
Mučenik. Ja sam u prvi od 100 koje mora da izazove i prvi ćemo doći glave. Ajde. Ajde. 9. level, a? Budeš i 39. level, druže, gotov si. Šta bre guild, bre? Au, koji si ti?
Luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Bukvalno sljedeći put ću te ubiti, druže.
Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Pa daj odmah da se obračunamo, bre, šta ti je? Ajde odmah, dođi odmah. Au, ladno je pogodio, ja ne verujem. Kakav je to? Nemam komentar. Neću vređam lika. Moguće da inače častan čovek. Ali predao se čovjek, ja ne verujem. Šta? Okej, ovo nije ništa. Ovo treba da istražimo našim Witcher čulima. Samo da vidimo gdje i šta tačno mi tražimo ovdje. Aha.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded most likely. Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Ne, jedna kuca.
Blood. Monster blood.
Pratimo tragove. Vidi kako on blizu ordinira, odmah pored zamka. Pa da, tu mu je odlično, zato što svako izađe i čapi ga. Lagano.
Tracks lead to the cave. The
Naravno,
cockatrice.
nisam ne mislio da će napolje da se bijem. Spremi se šmekera. Dolazi Witcher. Nekoga već ubio? Ne, nije.
Sounds coming from above.
Može zlato, može.
Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Aha. A tu si gore, a? Treba mi bomba, šta? Treba mi bomba koju ja izgleda nemam. Je li moguće to? Nemam nijednu bombu. Nerealno. Ali mogu da ga izmamim, na primjer, cross bomb. Da probam. Izgleda ne može, da stvarno mi treba bomba. Čekaj, bi našao neki dobar ugao. A, tu si, a? Je, pa vjerovatno mogu da ga pogodim sa cross bomb, samo treba da nađem baš dobar ugao. Čekaj, možda ima ovdje negdje bomba. Daj prvo baklju. Napravimo mi baklju lepo, ja ne vidim ništa. Nemamo ni ovdje. Mogu da napravim bombu. Ajde da probamo. Bombe. Ha. Ne mogu ni jednu ni drugu. Zato što nemam dovoljno stvarčica za nju. Fali mi dve ove selandine. Dancing Star. Ja mogu da nađem to. Čekaj. Ja mogu da vidim njega iznad nekako. Aha, izgleda da mogu odavde neko, a? Ne, on je tu ispod, ali ja ne mogu da ga vidim. Tačno je lik ispod mene negdje. Ništa, morat ćemo nađemo način da napravimo ovu bombu. Šta je ovo? Ovo mi treba. To? I još jedan mi taj treba. Je li to to? Nije. Ajde prvo nađemo još negdje ovaj cvet. Jer tačno kad to budemo imao, imat ćemo bombu. Znači kad god se pojavi na radaru ovako ovaj kao cvetić, listić, to znači da tu imamo nešto što možemo da uberemo. Što si ti? Mislim da ti. Moram da nađem da uberem ovo da bi mogao da izbacim ovo čudovište napolje. Evo ga. Tako je bre. Ajmo nazad. Gdje biš ulazi ovdje? S ove strane, ali tako? To. Ajde samo da napravimo mi to, odmah tu bombu. Dobro. Bombica samom. Ja se nadam... ja se iskreno nadam da je ova bomba efektivna. Moramo da je jeste samom, to je to. Moramo samo da je ekvipujemo prvo. Tako. Dođi vamo sad. Polu ptico, polu gušteru.
It's not here. Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Vidi koliki je ovaj.
Won't get away this time.
Pa družine, ne može mi pobegne. Dođi. Šriker je boga mi ozbiljno sla... Mislim da je mnogo manje. Vrati se. Mašio se. Aha, okej, ovo me obavještava da sad krvarim, s obzirom da me pogodio dobro ovaj šriker. I... gubit ću helte overtime, što se kaže. Malo po malo ću mi nastaviti helte, bez obzira da li me udaraju ili ne. Pokvario mi armor. Vištiš, a? Ozbiljna borba. Uzeo mi lepo trofej. Ozbiljna neka sekira. Samo ne znam da li ćemo koristiti uopšte ovu sekiru. Ne znam da li je predviđena za nas, ali rekao bih da jeste. Uzimamo glavu od ove čudovišta kao trofej. Kačimo na konja. Pokazujemo da smo najjači vičar u okruženju. Da vidimo samo kakva je ta sekira. Trebao im 11. level, ali ovo ima ozbiljno jači damage od ovog steel sworda, to jest čeličnog mača koji ja trenutno imam na sebi. Kod sebe. Dobro. Ne znam da li uopšte da trošim repair kit za moj armor na ovaj armor koji zapravo želim da promenim što pre. Stvarno mislim da nema potrebe. Ali ako nastavim da se bijem sa čudovištima, Neće to dobro se završi po mene ako budem nastavio s ovim marmorom. A u svuda srećem ove koji su ih obesili. Što je s vama? A, ti si ovaj za trke. Ne mogu sad, nema vremena. Idemo po 250 zlatnika. Idemo da kažemo Mališi da smo mu osvetili oca, to je možda i najveća nagrada.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Hvala lepo. Aha, imamo sad dve opcije. Da zadržimo, da mu ostavimo pare za malog simka ili da uzmemo i se zahvalimo. Pošto sam ja uvek za decu, neka ostanu
Keep the
tamo.
coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye, from the bottom of my heart.
A, moram da. Gde je Simko? Simko? Gde si, bre, Mališa?
Your father's been avenged. Thought you might want to know. I killed the Shrieker.
Thank you, Master Witcher.
E, sad može mali da se igra spokojno. I to je to, vjerovatno ga više neću vidjeti. Dođi ti, volio bi neku hranu da kupim. Ništa od toga. Igraš Gwent. Ne, reci više ništa.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
Zamenio sam ovu kartu i onda sam dobio isto tu nazad. Ajmo ovako. Lik se ne predaje. Mada, ja sad možda mogu i da skipujem ovu rundu. To jest, bacit ću još jedan ovaj i on će sada skipuje. Neće. To je uradio. Opet vodim, tako da ću ja sada skipujem, definitivno. Pa mislim, u suštini opet ja vodim. Tako je, on više nema ni karata, ali moguće ovo, dobit će jednu. Neće dobiti ni jednu. Najlakši meč u životu. Daj da vidimo ili imaš neku hranu. Nema hranu, ima karte. Karte ćemo uzeti. Šta je ovo? Pitanje je da mi treba ova knjiga, ali evo ima vodu. To ćemo da uzemo. Uzet ćemo i hleb. A i luk. E sad, kad imamo ova kao sedla za konja, evo piše dole ispod tačno šta nam ono omogućava. Povećava nam inventori, možemo više stvari da nosimo. Ali ja to neću za sada kupujem. Kup ti imaš 435, prijatelju, a? Šta bi ti mogao od mene da kupiš, a da meni to ne treba? Sve ovo. Prodajem sve ove kamenčiće zato što ne volim efekte koji donose. Najbolji efekt mi je armor piercing, tako da njega jedinog ostavljam, njega i stvarno koristim kad imam neko oružje u koje mogu da ubacim runu, ali ovo ostalo mi je i u suštini manje više nepotrebno jer ne donosi toliko efekta u borbu. Ja ću da popravim ovo. 64%, dobro. Treba prvo da uradimo, tako je, ovu misiju prvo. Celu epizodu pada kiša. Samo da prođem još jednom pored ovih. Ma znam, ne pitaj me ništa.
How can I help you?
Ajde, možda on ima neki bolji armor. Da, ovaj armor je ozbiljan, ali ne mogu da ga nosim jer treba bojem 7. level, znači fali mi 1 level. Koliko košta? 462. Ipak neću to kupujem. Neću kupovati to zato što ću naći nešto bolje sigurno, vrlo uskoro. Tako da stvarno mi ne treba. A odavde možemo da prodamo sve u suštini. Jer ćemo isto sve to već naći i skupiti usput. Skupili smo dosta para. Sjajno. Meni treba, ako imate za popravljanje, ovo ću kupiti. Neću ništa. Za sad mi stvarno ne treba.
Take care now.
Tebe hoću pitam, šta bi s ono misijom? Dobro. Očigledno nisam pokupio misiju. Ili ću to nešto naći kad tad, uskoro. I dalje imam opciju da mi naprave armor i dalje mogu da igram Gwent sa njima, tako da zapamtit ću da njih dvoje još nisam dobio Gwent. Da njih dvoje imaju po kartu za mene. Si mokar, prijatelji. Prije nego što uđemo kod gospodina, tu udarimo jedan save. Iako se često sejvuje samo, bolje da sejvujemo odmah ovdje. Ajmo, barone. Slučajno sam uzeo ovaj papirić.
Ready?
Spreman.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. To stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Aha, znači
Do I take a shovel to dig
svi
up the
da
grave?
nacrtaju liniju soli ispred svojih ulaznih vrata.
But not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Ajmo. Vidi. Ono smo nacrtali, stavili su soj ispred.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look.
Ajde.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Odlučio sam se da sačuvam, da ga pretvorimo u
What happens when it
duha.
gets very restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Aj, barone, već si dovoljno upropastio stvari. Mogu bi sada počneš da ispravljaš. Čekaj, Geraltovo malo da više.
Back to the fortress.
Ajde samo ovako. Prvo ću da namestim da mi bude na aksiju stalno ovo.
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Moramo polako, ne može da trči. Znači čim krene da vrišti, treba da bacimo na aksi znak i da smirimo bebu.
Specters. Watch them soundtrack.
Do something!
Moram se mi čovjek da nas napadaju. Mislim da će nas napadnu još jednom, možda čak i 2 puta.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Nema nikog, dobro je. Evo i tamo so. Samo lep detalj. Opa.
Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
Uvijek bacajte ovu magičnu zamku da ne mogu da pobegnu ove utvore. Mnogo bitna stvar. Inače, beže i borbe traju mnogo duže. Evo, smirio sam, ne. Ajmo. Naravno. Ne verujem, ovaj baron ništa.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
To je to.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Malo heavy misija. Dobro. Baš zato je ovo i najbolja igrica.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Tako je, sad sve kažem neka
Out of the
čeka on.
question.
Šta?
That's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Baš tako. Sad čekamo.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Idemo, pratimo sad ovog malog duha.
Time to water the horses.
Pitanje je koliko više daleko ide od ovaj mali duh. Možda treba da uzem konja. Roach, ajmo.
Come on. That's it, Roach.
Don't stop raining, my arse will rot off.
This downpour's a bastard.
Come on, Roach.
Opa, ovdje vi. Morat ću posle se vratim, dočistim ovaj deo. Ne jure, šta? Gdje ćeš bi? Šta, već smo stigli?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here?
Još nešto ovdje, a? Možemo da razbijemo ovo. Ne možemo.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Dođi. Pratimo dalje. Roach, vidimo se posle. Od ovih morate se skloniti kad ih ubijete zato što eksplodiraju i rade baš dosta damage. Ima se još. Koliko si bio?
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while.
Kostina otvorena već dugo, a? Sedlo.
Chewed on the saddle.
Sažvakano.
Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Rebra.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Moguće. Viš kako povezuješ, Geralt. Šta s glavom?
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Vuk mi sad bukvalno dođe kao prijatelj kod svih ovih s kojima sam se tukao. Ali me napadaju svi odjednom, a? Hajde, dođite. Siguramo put da je ostalo bi proći.
The fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Razbijemo, možemo. Izvinite, ljudi.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Znači, istina je. Lik je bije ženu maksimalno zato što je to radio, ali nije u redu.
'twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
Well, like burned on, with hot iron, on the palms, inside.
Burned, like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted him, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Pićemo dalje. Hvala lepo na pomoći.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Moj barone.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
To je to. Želim da li imate nešto da vas lutujem malo. Nema tu stvari, rekli se siromašni. Bude katastrofa da uzemo njih koji nemaju ništa. Roach, ajmo ba to.
Faster.
To se sve dešavalo nedaleko od zamka. Znači, bukvalno ko zna šta se njima desilo još kad su stigle recimo na pola puta, pred kraj, gdje god. Ej, ne sporije, samo ti piči. Gdje su oni brauneri? Evo su. Šta ti je, bro? Dođite ovamo, ajde. Dođi i ti. Dakle, smo očistili oblast, čini mi se da jesmo. Roach, budi tu, parkiraj se. Idemo da vidimo šta baron ima da kaže u svojoj odbrani. Opa.
Remember me?
Ej, sećam se tebe.
Stable hand.
Da.
You out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
20! A ovo je uvreda, bukvalno. Druže, daj još odmah. Ovo si daš 200 minimum. Gde ti je bre brat? Ja se sad sjetio da je me tvoj brat istimo ti pomognem. Gde ti burazir? Šta? Ja, kad krenu da me prozivaju ovi likovi, znači... Pa ljudi, ja nisam znao da mogu se popnem ovdje. Sad, kad ovdje postoji ovakva putanja, da li to znači da sam ja mogao da nađem nešto ovdje gore, a? Ja bi ovdje bio gotov. Ajde vidimo ovdje, nema slučaj nešto gore. Nadam se da ima neki chest, da ću naći neki možda bolji armor. To bi baš bilo dobro. A ne, u stvari, čekaj. Opa! Eto ga! Kako si ti pao ovdje? Ko je tebe ovdje? Šta li se ovdje desilo? Šta li se ovdje desilo? Baš me zanima. Šta je ovdje pisalo? Mislim da mogu da siđem tuda. Ništa. Dobro, našli smo jednu dobru tajnu. Ajmo nazad kod barona. Gdje je to? To je inače ovo gore. Zanimljivo, eto, ko nije znao, sad znate kako se popnete gore.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Eto, došlo mu u glavu. Gdje si ba to? Ajde, opusti se, nije sve. Uzit ću ti ovo cveće. Ana mu je napisala pismo. Aha, ovo je bilo ko zna od kada, zato što piše da je bila mnogo mala. A, pa on je čitao ovo pismo, sjetio se svega što je bilo.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones,
called birds of paradise in Zerikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Ajmo malo da pričamo o porodici. Da vidimo.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Mislim da ćemo sada dobijemo novi set informacija o Siri, pošto donosimo informacije o Tamari i Ani. Što se ljutiš, mi prijatelj?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Dobro da nemam timer da moram da odlučim brzo šta ću raditi, ali pomoći ću mu. Jednako mu je već dovoljno teška priča. Šta sad?
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Siri, like we agreed.
Tako je, druže.
Fine. The word once given. When Siri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Siri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Kaer Morhen, naravno ćemo reći.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Šta reći? Ajde, I'm not a witcher.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
Evo ga što smo ga spasili iz požara.
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Sad mi je žao što sam ga spasio lik iz
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Tako je, ajde.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Šta je, kukavica,
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Znači to se desilo. Siri ga je pobedila u trkama, uzela mu konja i zapalila što je dalje moguće.
day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Opa. Pardon. Stisnuo sam 5 puta shift brzo i to nam je upalilo sticky keys. Pazite nam se ne dogodi nešto slično.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Kick it.
Show how it's done.
Mislim da moramo malo da pazimo na staminu naše konja, na izdržljivost i na energiju koju ima. Da ću morati uskoro malo da uskorim. Čisto da povrati... Čisto malo povratimo energiju. Tako je. Pobjeda je pobjeda.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
Tamo si ponadao.
Piss poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Vidite, sad možemo da igramo Gwent sa njim kao deo posebne misije. Ali, to ćemo ostaviti za sljedeću epizodu, jer ovdje smo već polako pri kraju sa vremenom koje možemo da odvojimo za Witchera danas. Tako da ćemo reći sayonara našem dragom baronu. Udarit ćemo jedan save. Ne može sad se save-uje, šta? A sad? Može. I to je to. Da, kao i uvijek, hvala što ste bili uz kanal Arena Esport, hvala što pratite i podržavate naš stream, moj stream, naše streamove, naš rad. Ostanite tu, svašta nešto zanimljivo sledi, a mi se vidimo veoma uskoro ponovo sa novim avanturama. Do tada čuvajte se, pazite se i ljubav Rusija, šta da vam kažem. Ćao.